This play is sponsored by the California Civil Liberties Public Education Program, a state-funded grant project of the California State Library.
Now, LA Theatre Works continues our production of The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck, adapted by Frank Galati.
Hey, mister! Is it all right to set our stuff anywheres?
Set down anywheres? Here in this place?
Sure. Anybody own this place that we gotta see before we can camp?
You want to camp here?
What do you think I'm saying?
Well, if you want to camp here, why don't you? I ain't a-stopping you.
I just wanted to know, does anybody own it? Do we gotta pay?
Who owns it?
The hell with it.
Engine seems to be doing all right, eh?
You done a nice job of picking, that's what you want me to say?
Well, I sure was scared the whole way, figuring she'd bust down, it'd be my fault.
No, you done good. Better get her in shape, because tomorrow we're going out looking for work.
She'll roll. Don't you worry none about that.
Who owns it? You gonna kick us out of here? You tell me.
Old-timer, you better go take a good long sleep.
Hey, mister, what the hell was that?
How are you? I seen you just met the mayor.
What the hell's the matter with him?
He's just nuts like you and me. Maybe he's a little nutser than me, I don't know.
I just asked him if we could camp here.
Yeah, sure, why not? You folks just come across?
Yeah, just got in this morning.
Never been in Hooverville before?
Where's Hooverville?
This here's her.
What the hell was the matter with that old fella?
Oh, the mayor? Christ knows. I guess maybe he's bull simple.
What's bull simple?
I guess cops push him around so much he's still spinning.
Why would they push a fella like that around?
Christ knows. He just camps in one place a little while, and you see how quick a deputy sheriff shoves you along.
But what the hell for?
I don't know. Some says they don't want us to vote. Keep us moving so we can't vote. And some says so we can't get on relief. And some says if we sit in one place, we'd get organized. I don't know why. I only know we get rode all the time. You wait, you'll see.
We ain't no bums. We're looking for work. We'll take any kind of work.
Looking for work? Oh, so you're looking for work. What do you think everybody else is looking for? Diamonds? What do you think I wore my ass down to a nub looking for?
Well, ain't they no work?
I don't know. There must be. Ain't no crop right here now. Grapes to pick later and cotton to pick later. We're moving on as soon as I get these here valves ground. Me and my wife and my kid. We heard there was work up north, and we're shoving north up around Salinas.
Back home, some fellas come through with handbills, orange ones. Says they need lots of people out here to work the crops.
They say there's 300,000 of us folks here, and I bet every damn family's seen them handbills.
But they is work. Christ almighty, with all this stuff growing, orchards and grapes and vegetables, I seen it. They got to have men. I seen all the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a big son of a bitch peach orchard I worked in. Takes 9 men all the year round. Takes 3,000 men for 2 weeks when them peaches is ripe. Gotta have them or them peaches will rot. So what do? They send out handbills all over hell. They need 3,000, they get 6,000. They get them men for what they want to pay. If you don't want to take what they pay, goddammit, there's 1,000 men waiting for your job.
Them peaches got to be picked right now, don't they? Just when they're ripe.
Of course they do.
Well, suppose them people got together and says, let them rot. Wouldn't be long before the price went up, by God.
Well, you figured out something, didn't you? Come right out of your own head.
I'm tired. I drove all night. I don't want to start no argument, and I'm so goddamn tired I'd argue easy.
Okay.
Don't be smart with me. I'm asking you.
Okay, I didn't mean it. Name's Floyd.
Tom Joad.
Well, Tom, you ain't been here, and folks figured that out. And the folks with the peach orchard figured her out, too. Look, if the folks get together, there's a leader. Got to be. The fella does the talking. Well, first time this fella opens his mouth, they grab him and stick him in jail. And if there's another leader pops up, well, they'll stick him in jail.
Well, a fella eats in jail anyways.
His kids don't. How'd you like to be in and your kids starving to death?
Yeah, so we take what we can get, huh? Or we starve, and if we yelp, we starve. I ain't gonna take it, goddammit. I and my folks ain't no sheep. I'll kick the hell out of somebody.
Like a cop?
Like anybody.
You're nuts. They'll pick you right off. You got no name, no property. They'll find you in a ditch with the blood dried on your mouth and your nose. Be one little line in the paper. Know what it'll say? Vagrant found dead. That's all. See a lot of them little lines, vagrant found dead.
There'll be somebody else found dead right alongside of this here vagrant.
You're nuts. Won't be no good in that.
I'll mosey on along. Bull simple. Casey, think she's gonna work?
What?
Them toes of yourn you're airing out and waving round.
Oh, just sitting here thinking.
You always get good and comfortable for it.
Hard enough for a fella to think without kinking himself up to do it.
Ain't heard a peep out of you for days. Thinking all the time?
Yeah, thinking all the time.
Could you come down from your thinking and listen a minute?
Listen all the time. That's why I've been thinking. Listen to people talking, and pretty soon I hear the way folks are feeling, going on all the time. I hear them and feel them, and they're beating their wings like a bird in an attic. Gonna bust their wings on a dusty window trying to get out.
That was about what I was gonna tell you. And you seen already.
I seen. There's an army of us without no harness. All along I seen it. Every place we stopped I seen it. Folks hungry for side meat, and when they get it, they ain't fed. And when they get so hungry they couldn't stand it no more, why, they'd ask me to pray for them, and sometimes I'd done it. I used to think that'd cut her. I used to rip off a prayer, and all them troubles would stick to that prayer like flies on flypaper. And the prayer'd go sailing off and taking them troubles along, but it don't work no more.
Prayer never brought in no side meat. Takes a shoat to bring in pork.
Yeah, and Almighty God never raised no wages. These here folks want to live decent and bring up their kids decent. When they're old, they want to sit in the door and watch the downing sun. And when they're young, they want to dance and sing and lay together. They want to eat and get drunk and work, and that's it. They just want to fling their goddamn muscles around and get tired. Christ, what am I talking about?
I don't know. Sounds kind of nice. When you think you can get to work and quit thinking a spell, we got to get work. Money's about gone. Pa give $5 to get a painted piece of board stuck up over Grandma. We ain't got much left.
I ain't doing nobody no good, me or nobody else. I was thinking I'd go off alone by myself. I'm eating your food and taking up room, and I ain't give you nothing. Maybe I could get a steady job and maybe pay back some of the stuff you give me.
Wish I had a sack of Durham. I ain't had a smoke in a hell of a time. Used to get tobacco in McAllister. Almost wish I was back. Ever been in a jailhouse?
Nope, never been. Why?
When you're in jail, you get to kind of sensing stuff. Guys ain't let to talk a hell of a lot together. Two maybe, but not a crowd. And so you get kind of sensy. If something's gonna bust, you know before it happens. And if there's gonna be a break or a riot, nobody don't have to tell you. You're sensy about it, you know?
Yeah?
Don't go away right yet. Not right yet.
I tell you, Rosa Sharon, if I'd have known it would be like this, I wouldn't have came. I'd have studied about tractors back home and got me a $3 job. Fella can live awful nice on $3 stay and go to the picture show every night, too.
You're gonna study nights about radios, ain't you, Connie?
Yeah, sure, as soon as I get on my feet, get a little money.
You ain't giving it up.
No, of course not. But I didn't know there was places like this we gotta live in.
You got to.
Sure, I know. I gotta get on my feet, get a little money. Would have been better stay home, study about tractors, $3 a day they get, pick up extra money, too. But I'm gonna study as soon as I get on my feet.
We gotta have a house before this baby comes. We ain't gonna have this baby in no tent.
Sure, as soon as I get on my feet.
Looks like you're about through with them valves, mister.
Yep, 2 more.
Any girls in this here camp?
I got a wife. I got no time for girls.
I always got time for girls. Got no time for nothing else.
You get a little hungry and you'll change.
Maybe, but I ain't never changed that notion yet.
That fella I talked to a while ago, he's with you, ain't he?
Yeah, my brother Tom. Better not fool with him. He killed a fella.
Did? What for?
A fight. Fella got a knife in Tom. Tom busted him with the shovel.
Did, huh? And what'd the law do?
Let him off, because it was a fight.
Well, he don't look like a quarreler.
Oh, he ain't. But Tom don't take nothing from nobody. Tom, he's quiet, but look out.
Well, I talked to him. He didn't sound mean.
Like me to help you get them valves set and the head on?
I'd admire to get a hand. My name's Floyd Knowles.
I'm Al Joad.
Proud to meet you, Al.
Whew. Jesus, there ain't nothing I love like the guts of an angel.
How about girls?
Yeah, girls too.
Well, looky here.
You men want to work?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll go, mister. You're a contractor and you got a license. You just show your license, and then you gives us an order to go work and where and when and how much we'll get, and you sign that, and we'll all go.
You telling me how to run my own business?
Well, for working for you, it's our business, too.
Well, you ain't telling me what to do. Fruit's opening up. I need men.
But you ain't saying how many men, and you ain't saying what you'd pay.
God damn it, I don't know yet.
Well, if you don't know, you got no right to hire men.
I got a right to run my business my own way. If you men want to sit here on your ass, okay. Now I'm getting men together for Tulare County. I'm going to need a lot of men.
Hey, fellers, twice now I fell for that. Now maybe he needs 1,000 men. He'll get 5,000 there, and he'll pay 15 cents an hour. You poor bastards will have to take it because you'll be hungry. If he wants to hire men, let him hire them and write it out and say what he's going to pay. Just ask to see his license. He ain't allowed to contract without a license.
Deputy?
Yeah.
Ever see this guy before?
Which one?
This fella.
What'd he do?
He's talking red, agitating trouble.
Now, y'all see, this guy's on the level. Would he bring a cop along?
Ever see him before?
Seems like I have. Last week when that used car lot was busted into, seems like I seen this fella hanging around. Yeah, I'd swear it's the same fella. You, come on.
You got nothing on him.
If you'd like to go in too, you just open your trap once more. There was 2 fellas hanging around that lot.
I wasn't even in the state last week.
Well, maybe you wanted someplace else. You keep your trap shut, Okie.
You fellas, you don't want to listen to these goddamn Reds. Troublemakers, they'll get you in trouble. Now I can use all of you in Tulare County.
Might be a good idea to go. Board of Health says we got to clean out this camp, and if it gets around to you got Reds out here, why, somebody might get hurt. Be a good idea if all you fellas moved on to Tulare. There ain't a thing to do around here. That's just a friendly way of telling you. There'll be a bunch of guys down here, maybe with pick handles if you ain't gone.
I told you, I need men. Now, if you don't want to work, well, that's your business.
Now, come on, Hayseed. We're going for a ride.
No, sir.
Come on now.
Don't get your hands off of me.
Let's go.
Now get your hands off of me.
Don't you give me trouble, Hayseed.
I'll show you trouble.
You get back here.
He's got a gun!
Run, man, run!
Hey, you tripped me!
Aren't me?
Hey, you, stop or I'll shoot! Get out of my way!
I sure won't.
Move or I'll shoot you, goddammit! Ah!
Good one, Casey. Fella like that ain't got no right to a gun.
You got to get out.
What?
You go down to the Willis and wait. He didn't see me kick him, but he seen you stick out your foot.
I don't want to go.
He'll fingerprint you. You broke parole. They'll send you back.
I forgot.
Go quick before he comes to.
Jesus, Casey, you sure flagged him down.
Get out, Al. Go on. Get out to the family. You don't know nothing.
Yeah? How about you?
Well, somebody got to take the blame. I got no kids. They'll just put me in jail, and I ain't doing nothing but sit around.
Well, ain't no reason for...
Go on now. You get out of this.
I ain't taking orders.
If you mess in this, your whole family, all your folks gonna get in trouble. Now, I don't care about you, but your ma and your pa, they'll get in trouble. Maybe they'll send Tom back to McAllister.
Okay, I think you're a damn fool, though.
Yeah, sure, why not?
What the hell's going on here?
Well, officer, I knocked out your man there.
Now, what happened here?
Well, he got tough, and I hit him, and he started shooting, hit a woman over there, so I hit him again.
Well, what'd you do in the first place?
I talked back.
All right, you're going with me.
Sure. Now, there's a woman over there like to bleed to death from his bad shooting.
Yeah, we'll see about that later. Joe, is this the fella that hit you?
Don't look like him.
It was me, all right. You got smart with the wrong fella.
You don't look like the right fella to me. But my God, I'm gonna be sick.
I'll go without no trouble. You better see how bad that woman's hurt.
Where's Connie? I ain't seen Connie for a long time. Where'd he go?
I ain't seen him. If I see him, I'll tell him you want him.
I ain't feeling good. Connie shouldn't have left me.
Oh, you been a-crying. You get hold of yourself. There's a lot of us here. Now, you come here now and peel some potatoes. You feel sorry for yourself.
He shouldn't have went away.
You gotta work. I ain't had time to take you in hand. I will now. You take this here knife and get to them potatoes.
Oh, wait till I see him. I'll tell him.
Well, he might smack you, and you got it coming with whining around and candying yourself. If he smacks some sense into you, I'll bless him.
Casey shouldn't have done it, Al. I might have knew, though. He was talking how he ain't done nothing for us. He's a funny fella. All the time thinking.
Comes from being a preacher. They get all messed up with stuff.
Where do you suppose Connie was going?
Going to take a crap, I guess.
Well, he was going a hell of a long way.
Hey, Tom.
Floyd?
You getting out?
I don't know. Think we better?
Well, you heard what the bull said. They'll burn you out if you don't. If you think that guy's going to take a beating without getting back, you're nuts. The pool room boys will be down here tonight to burn us out.
Guess we better get there. Where you were going?
Up north, I guess.
So long, Floyd.
So long, Tom. Probably see you. I hope so.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's Tom. Oh, Thank God.
We got to get out of here, Ma.
What's the matter now?
Well, Floyd says they'll burn the camp tonight.
What the hell for? We ain't done nothing.
Nothing except beat up a cop.
Well, we never done it.
From what the cop said, they want us to push along.
Al, you seen Connie?
Yeah, way to hell and gone up the river. He's going south.
Was he going away?
I don't know.
Rosa Sharon, you've been talking and acting funny. Now, what'd Connie say to you?
Said it would have been a good thing if he stayed home and studied up tractors.
God, Connie wasn't no good. I seen that a long time. Didn't have no guts, just too big for his overalls.
Wouldn't do no good to catch him, I guess.
No. If he ain't no good, we don't want him.
Shh, don't say that.
Well, he ain't no good. All the time of saying what he's gonna do, never doing nothing.
Rosa Sharon, get back here.
I didn't want to say nothing while he's here, but now he's run out, he can... Why do I gotta shush? He run out, didn't he?
Rosa Sharon's gonna have a little fella, and that baby is half Connie. Now, it ain't good for a baby to grow up with folks saying his pa ain't no good.
Better than lying about it.
No, it ain't. Make out like he's dead. You wouldn't say no bad things about Connie if he's dead.
Hey, what is this? We ain't sure Connie's gone for good. We got no time for talking. We got to get on our way.
On our way? We just come here.
They're gonna burn the camp tonight, Ma. Now, you know I ain't got it in me to stand by and see our stuff burn up. No Pa ain't got it in him, nor Uncle John. We've come up a-fighting, and I just can't afford to be took in and mugged. I nearly got it today if the preacher hadn't jumped in.
Well, come on. We gotta be quick.
Al, go get the truck.
Okay.
Come on, John. Get up on top here.
Where's Rosa Sharon?
Over there. Now, come on, Rosa Sharon. We're going.
I ain't a-going.
You got to go.
I want Connie. I ain't a-going till he comes back.
Connie'll find us.
Come on, Rosa Sharon. Come on, Connie.
I want to wait.
We can't wait.
He'll find us. Don't you worry. He'll find us.
Maybe he went to get them books to study up. Maybe he was going to surprise us.
Well, maybe that's just what he done.
Come on, Pa. Let's go. Look here, Pa. You and me and Al ride in the seat. Ma can get on the load. No, Ma, you ride in the middle. Al, you get up behind, take this here wrench. Just in case if anybody tries to climb up, you let them have it.
I ain't got nothing in my hand.
Well, reach over and get the jack handle. There comes a time when a man gets mad.
Tom, now you told me. You promised me you wasn't like that. You promised.
I know, Ma, and I'm a-trying, but them deputies, Ma. If it was the law they was working with, why, we could take it. But it ain't the law. They're working away at our spirits. They're trying to make us cringe and crawl like a whipped bitch. They're trying to break us. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ma. There comes a time when the only way a fella can keep his decency is by taking a sock at a cop. They're working away out of decency.
You promised, Tom.
I'm a-trying, Ma. Honest to God, I am. You don't want me to crawl like a beat bitch with my belly on the ground, do you?
I'm a-praying. You gotta keep clear, Tom. The family's breaking up. You got to keep clear.
I'll try, Ma. But when one of them fat asses gets to working me over, I got a big job trying. If it was the law, it'd be different. But burning the camp ain't the law.
Easy. You got to have patience. Why, Tom, us people will go on living when all them people is gone. Why, Tom, we're the people that live. They ain't gonna wipe us out. Why, we're the people. We go on.
We take a beating all the time.
But, Tom, we keep a-coming. Don't you fret none, Tom. A different time's coming.
How do you know?
I don't know.
I never heard you talk so much in my life.
Welcome to the Weed Patch Camp, folks. We're run by the U.S. government. Campsite costs $1 a week, but you can work it out, carrying garbage, keeping the camp clean, stuff like that. It's a nice place. Folks that had it just moved out.
We'll work it out, thanks.
You'll see the committee Monday morning.
Cops?
Well, no cops. We got our own cops. Folks here elect a committee that makes the laws. What they say goes.
You mean to say the fellas that runs the camp is just fellas camping here?
That's right, and it works.
You mean there ain't no cops?
No, sir. No cop can come in here without a warrant.
God almighty, I can't hardly believe it. Last night, them deputies, they burned the camp over by the river.
They don't get in here. Some nights the boys patrol the fences, especially dance nights.
Dance nights? Well, Christ's sake, why ain't there more places like this?
You'll have to find that out for yourself.
Gonna stay here?
Yeah, Al, y'all unload the truck. I gotta go in the office.
Come along, Mr. Joad.
Fiddle is rare and hard to learn. Fiddle is rare and hard to learn. No frets, no teacher she ain't much of a fiddle. I paid $2. I heard of fiddles 400 years old. They get mellow like whiskey. Says they cost $50,000, $60,000. I don't know. Sounds like a lie. A harsh old bastard, ain't she? Wanna dance?
Chicken reel! Chicken reel now and the feet tap. Square closes up and the dancing starts. Feet on the bare ground beating dull. Strike with your heels. Hands round and swing. Hair falls down and panting breaths. Lean to the side now. Look at that Oklahoma boy. Long legs loose, taps 4 times for every damn step. Never seen a boy swing around like that. Look at him swing that Cherokee girl. Red in her cheeks and her toe points out. Look at her pant, look at her heave. Thinks she's tired, thinks she's winded? Well, she ain't.
Ma, look at Al hug dancing so close with that girl.
Rosa Sharon, look. These earrings is for you.
I ain't pierced.
Well, I'm gonna pierce you.
It'll hurt, it'll hurt.
Al, don't. You tickle.
I ain't too.
We're gonna get married soon, ain't we?
Sure, sometime.
I thought you said pretty soon.
Well, soon is when soon comes.
You promised. You said we was.
Well, sure we are.
You gonna get a job soon?
Mm-hmm. You'll see. I'll have a pocket full of jack, and we'll go down to Hollywood and see the pictures,
Now hold still while I snip this here thread. There. It's all done. Now you just let those strings hang in there, and every day we'll pull one knot through your ear. And in a couple of weeks, it'll all be well, and you can wear them earrings. Here, take them. They're yours now. You keep them.
It didn't hurt, just stuck a little.
Oh, you ought to have been pierced long ago. Now let's get dancing. Your baby's gonna be a good baby. Oh, I very near let you have a baby without your ears was pierced. But you're safe now.
Does it mean something?
Oh, of course it does. Of course it does.
Come on, Ma.
Oh, now, Tommy, leave me be.
Dance with my girl.
Oh, you're just terrible.
Questing people were migrants now. Those families which had lived on a little piece of land, who had lived and died on 40 acres, had now the whole West to rove, and they scampered about, looking for work. And the highways were streams of people, and the ditch banks were lines of people. Behind them, more were coming.
We're getting out in the morning.
Yeah? Which way you going?
I thought we'd go up north a little. Fella came by last night, says there might be work picking peaches. We ain't had work. We're out of food. Folks been so nice here, and we had a bath every day. Never been so clean in my life. We hate to go, but there just ain't no work.
The Joads moved north, and the orchards lined the way and made an aisle. At the Hooper Ranch, there were lines of men standing in the ditch beside the road.
In the eyes of the people, there is a growing wrath.
Back up, you men! I said back up!
Want to work?
Sure, what is this? What's with the commotion?
That's not your affair. Want to work?
Sure we do.
Name?
Joad.
How many men?
4.
Women?
2.
Kids?
2.
Can all of you work?
Well, I guess so.
Okay, find house 63. Wages 5 cents a box, no bruised fruit. All right, move along now. Go to work first thing in the morning.
This is LA Theatre Works' production of The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck, adapted by Frank Galati. Our story continues next time. I'm Susan Loewenberg, producing director of LA Theatre Works.